Yo guys, Features Gaming here and welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we are back with another episode of the F1 My Team career mode here for the Austrian Grand Prix today. And as you can see me here, just going through all of the R&D upgrades, seeing what I can get, and I actually had to manually look through them as well and seeing if I could get any ones. Then I went to the engine component screen and got some new components that were worn, and also got a new gearbox which didn't actually incur any penalties, which I think it did, but that was good. We also went through the facility upgrades as well, and I got the fabrication on powertrain. Then we got to the team activities simulated through the week, and then we were on to qualifying. So this is my first ever lap in the Austrian Grand Prix, or the qualifying, and as you can see, it is absolutely tipping it down with rain. So luckily the race was going to be a dry race, but qualifying not so dry as you'll see here. So with the setup, I kind of felt okay in the rain. I mean, I felt okay in the rain just generally, but this setup didn't actually matter too much in the dry and wet, so I just focused on trying to get a pretty good lap in, right from the off. So coming into turn one, going all the way to the left on the curb, and then trying to open up turn one as much as I can. Gentle on the power in the wet because you can slip out, and it doesn't do you, it doesn't do you any good. You'll just spin out and you'll lose tons of time. Coming into turn two, again, just keeping it flat out. Turn two really isn't a thing in this corner. Turn three, probably one of the heaviest braking zones of the entire thing. And as you can see me there, getting on the power a bit too early there, a bit eager to get on with it. And I did slip out. A little bit of time lost there. I think we can gain about 2 tenths there. Coming into turn four here, making sure I brake quite okay there. Try and turn in. I didn't get the apex as big, as best as I wanted to. Again, get on the power a bit too early, which again cost me a few tenths. Coming into turn five here, trying to hug this apex as much as possible, which I think I do pretty well. I think this is turn six. Coming in through the left there, trying to keep it nailed into turn seven. Getting a little bit twitchy on the power there, but just trying to make sure that it's okay. And then just coming into these final few turns, making sure I get that apex, which I think I do quite well. Don't go too much on the exit, otherwise you can lose your lap time. Getting on the power a bit too there at the last corner, and again I could gain probably about 4 tenths there. And that was my first lap, and it was actually P3. I definitely can gain a lot of time there, especially through those corners. But yeah, don't go too don't go too far on the exit, otherwise you can lose your lap time. Yeah, coming into my second flying lap, and I get onto the power, and that's just me out. And oh my gosh, that was a hefty whack for the rear right tyre there on that barrier. I thought that was going to rip the tyre off the car, but luckily it didn't. So I just went to complete this lap because I knew that there was time to be gained, even though I think, I'm gonna probably not get a good lap time. I'm probably going to be out here, but I just decided to complete the lap and see what happens. I'm actually on the intermediates now, as the rain was a little bit less heavy than it was at the start, so I decided to go out for a lap because I knew that there was time to be gained. So coming into turn three, go a little bit deep into there because Lando Norris was just there, and I didn't know why he wasn't getting blue flag to go away, because I was on a flying lap, he wasn't, so I don't know why he wasn't getting out the way. So he probably cost me a few times. I mean, even if I, improved this lap, it wouldn't have made a difference, I don't think. But yeah, coming into there, again, getting a little bit on the exit there, and yeah, just...
That looks bad. Are you alright?
I just, yeah, span out, crashed into, oh my gosh, that was Schumacher, I think, getting in the way there. I just started to flash back because I couldn't really be bothered to, crash out like that. So yeah, just making sure I get on there, very gentle on the power, as I didn't want to completely spin out like I did before and crash out and do it again. Coming into here, I think that's turn six, I think, actually, to be fair. So yeah, just making sure I'm getting very gentle on the power, turning in slowly, not going, full pelt, because I don't really want to, spin out. And that's kind of like the thing with rain, be patient with the car. And as you know, I'm not patient, so the rain, I think I'm actually okay in the rain, but yeah, no one is conditions like this. So coming across the line at 1.5 seconds up on my delta there, and I actually get up into P3 there. But as you'll see, as the other cars start their thing, I'm actually out of qualifying in P21, so the track definitely improved there. And my teammate, Jack Aiken, is also out in P17 though, so he's actually ahead of me, but not me. So that's me out, and I think now we'll get onto the race and see what happens.
This is it then, race day in Spielberg for this year's Austrian Grand Prix. Not long to go before our drivers hurtle off the line and into the first turn, the Niki Lauda curve as it was renamed in 2019 in memory of one of Formula One's most beloved figures. The Spielberg circuit then is situated 700 metres above sea level, with just 10 corners making up one of the shortest laps of the season. One time around here is a distance of 2.6 miles, with the best overtaking chances into turn 1 or the tight uphill turn 3. And I'm joined once again by Anthony Davidson to bring you the lowdown for today's race. Let's talk about Wilson. That was a great podium in the last race, so can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs, so it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position. Sergio Perez lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid we have Hamilton, Bottas, Daniel Ricciardo and Norris, Gasly, Leclerc, Sainz and Sebastian Vettel, Raikkonen, Tsunoda, Antonio Giovinazzi and Fernando Alonso, Aitken, Ocon, George Russell and Mick Schumacher, Wilson, Mazepin, Stroll and Nicholas Latifi. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
Here we go for the start of the race. Me, as you can see in P19, just focusing on trying to get a good start. The lights are out and away we go. And as you can see me there, well, it's actually quite hard to see, but I actually get a really good start up, already up into P18. And just here, I just spot that gap down the inside and I absolutely send it, making up loads of positions in the first turn, down the inside of Fernando Alonso in the Alpine. But there is the Alfa Romeo of Antonio Giovinazzi trying to get past me there on the outside. I just try and keep it on the inside, and again I spot a gap, send it completely down the inside of a load of other cars, and I'm now up into P12. I'm now past my teammate as well. Yeah, now I'm trying to chase down Yuki Tsunoda and Charles Leclerc ahead of me. And yeah, there was just a load of opportunities there for me on the opening lap, and I just decided to take them. So you can see me here now onto lap 3, trying to chase down Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc has a pretty bad exit going out in that corner, but I just get a really good exit. I think DRS is enabled, so I don't... Do I have it? Yeah, I do actually have it enabled. And I send it down the inside of Charles Leclerc there and just making up another position up into P11. And honestly, I think from that qualifying, I think I've made amends from it. Now trying to make out, now trying to chase down Yuki Tsunoda. Can I make anything coming into this turn? No, I can't. I'm just too far back and can't do anything on that occasion. But coming into lap 4 here, again, coming down into the very long straight, after turn 1. Can I do anything coming into turn 3? I am gaining slightly. I am gaining. Can I do anything? I mean, there was probably, a gap there, but I just decided to do the old switcheroo there. And can it work? Can it work? Am I past him? Look on the left-hand side. I am past him. And there we go. I am past the Alfa Romeo of Yuki Tsunoda. There's 3 cars there coming into turn 4. What's going to happen? I mean, it was 3 wide there temporarily, but someone had to yield. And I think the biggest, racer that had to yield was Yuki Tsunoda there. But 3 wide into that corner, I mean, I was in the inside. I mean, I wasn't going to give up that, and I don't think any other driver was, but I think Yuki Tsunoda eventually had to yield there, otherwise that would have been a big coming together. But now we've got like a 5-car DRS train here. What can we do? The Ferrari of Charles Leclerc behind me getting very close, but I'm just trying to get the other Ferrari of Carlos Sainz. Can I do anything coming into this long home straight? Can I do anything? Can I do anything? He goes on the inside. I am gaining. I switch to the outside. Can we do anything? There's a very bad camera angle, but I'm actually through. But yeah, the camera angle didn't do us justice there, and I couldn't see a thing. And now I'm trying to chase down Sebastian Vettel. And that comes onto lap 5. What can I do? I am gaining. Is it going to be the same thing I did on Carlos Sainz just a lap ago? I'm coming there. He's going to the inside. I go again to the outside. And yes, I do get through. And that's the camera angle we need to see when a move like that happens. Otherwise, I won't be able to see a thing. But coming down this very, very long back straight, can the you know, races behind me do anything? No, they're just so far back there. And I'm trying to chase down Daniel Ricciardo in the McLaren. As you can see me there getting a little bit, you know, heavy on the throttle there and, you know, getting a bit of oversteer. So I do have a bad exit, and that just sends Carlos Sainz down the inside there. I didn't even see him wanting to make that move, which is why I didn't defend it. But yeah, he got past me just from that small mistake I made out of turn 3. And again, I just love this aerial shot. Like, you can just see all 4 of us there just, you know, trying to keep in the DRS train with each other, because, you know, the person at, you know, the people in the middle are probably not going to be able to do anything. But as you can see there, the cars behind me just making up time, and Carlos Sainz just pulling away. On to lap 7 now, me trying to chase down Carlos Sainz, trying to get, you know, trying to re-overtake him. What can I do coming into turn 3? Can I do anything? I'm gaining slightly. I go down the inside, or have a look down the inside, but that, you know, that gap just closes. And oh no, you have got to be kidding me. Another engine failure. Are you kidding me? That's like 3 engine failures we've had this season. I mean, it's showing that the car is unreliable, and we seriously need to fix that, because if we want to, you know, be battling for points and stuff, then we do need to fix the engine and the durability, because it is not going on. And yeah, that's me out of the race on lap 7 with a retirement, and I come into last place. And I have to retire. As you can see there, me walking through the garage, him giving me some reassurance. But yeah, that was my race over, unfortunately.
So another fantastic victory for Red Bull today. Talk to me, Ants. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
Well, I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out on the track was today: speed. I know it sounds like an obvious thing to say, Crofty, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
So this is the race finishing position thing. So as you can see there, Max Verstappen winning, followed by Valtteri Bottas and Sergio Perez in the Red Bull, followed by Lewis Hamilton, who actually gets P4 and the quickest lap of the race. Lando Norris there in P5, followed by Charles Leclerc in P6, Carlos Sainz in P7, and then Daniel Ricciardo in the McLaren in P8. Pierre Gasly in the AlphaTauri coming into P9, followed by Yuki Tsunoda in P10, Sebastian Vettel there in P11, and then Fernando Alonso is in P12. The Aston Martin of Lance Stroll coming in P13, behind Esteban, or in front of Esteban Ocon, as I should say, in P14. Antonio Giovinazzi in P15, and then Kimi Raikkonen in P16. George Russell there in P17, followed by my teammate Jack Aitken in P18. Mick Schumacher in P19, followed by Nicholas Latifi in P20. Nikita Mazepin is the last of the running, and then there's me, who retired from an engine failure in last place. So that's the end of the episode, so I hope you guys did enjoy it. Make sure you leave a like on this video if you did enjoy it. Subscribe for more content, and I will see you guys in the next video or stream. But until then, take care and peace out.